Man, what trash. Alright, I'm going to give this just a moment, try to get everybody back in here. That sucked. We're going so hard too. Yes. See, we got Zephyrs is back. Throw this in the Discord. There we go. Alright. Whew. Meant to put that up. Yeah. Let me post that. I gotta send all this stuff back out, right? Because now I gotta try to get reconnected and get everybody back on. Hey, internet failure. Skynet is coming, right? Oh my god, welcome back. Yeah, that sucked, man. I was really starting to cook. I had to send some stuff out, so don't mind, guys. Thank you for being patient. Oh man, yeah, internet being silly. It was acting crazy earlier. I don't know what the deal is. It had an update. Always with the updates. Never fails. Anytime I have a dadgum update, it acts like a complete nut. Had to update some stuff, and then I did. And then after I updated, it was like, oh no, Mel. You're trying to have fun. You're trying to do stuff. And there goes the bottle. Alright. Where did we leave off? We left off with her eyes, right? Or its eyes. I don't even know. The reason why I say hers is because the model head is for a chibi female, so that's why I say hers. But we're going to do something different with the eyes today because we're not going to use them the way that we normally would, right? Like, most people think that we would use them the way that we should, but we're not. We're going to do something different. And that's going to require a steady hand, ladies and gentlemen. Steadiness. Steady. Because I don't want to mess this up because I have a certain thing I want to do. So, oh boy, here we go. Oh, yeah. There we go. Yeah. Tough acting, tenactin. Tough acting, tenactin. Yeah, you'll never hear that the same. Tough acting, tenactin. That's some great football. Yeah. Tough acting, tenactin. Yeah, I ruined your life. Thanks. Yeah, you're welcome. I did that because why? Because I can. What is tough acting, tenactin? If you don't know, it's foot powder for people who have gross as this sounds, moist feet. Moist feet. Yeah, someone just left the chat and left the channel, probably unsubscribed. They're like, no, Mel's talking crazy. I don't want no part of that. There we go. Moist feet, yes. Yes, indeed. Nasty. Nobody wants to be involved with that. If you hear anybody talking like that in real life, call the authorities. But Mel, that's snitching. You shouldn't call the police. I didn't say that. But, I mean, when it comes to the integrity of this person's talking about moist feet and letting that slide, man, you need to say something. Hey, look at that. It's a little dude now. It's a body. Okay, cool. Wait, let's see. A mini-me body? No, not even a mini-me body. No, actually it's a puppet. It's a torso puppet. And his hand is actually the dummy. That's his hand. His hand is this. That's the man's hand. Like, that's what is going on here. You know, so... Good question. Thank you, though. That dummy's got a long knife. Boy, ain't that something. Look at that. Whoa, boy, that was a dangerous game. This is so wet. Oh, look at that. I like that. There we go. Oh, my finger messed that up. That's great. There we go. Hey, how you doing, Sans? Thank you for showing up. How are you doing today? Whoa. Well, thank you for stopping in today. I don't know if this is your first time. I think you've been here before. It may have been a while. But if you haven't been here before and it's your first time, thank you for showing up. How about you? Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. I am working on this new piece and, try not to rub my hand against it. As you can see, it's kind of a hard thing to do when, you just got ink and paint everywhere and waiting for this to settle. But it works out though. This is a happy little accident happened there. And I couldn't ask for anything better because that allows me to be able to fix the fingers. It's good. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's hopefully it maintains where it's at right now, which will be great. There we go. Calligraphy pens are very interesting. That's what I'm using here. Normally, most of the time you can use them for writing. I like to use it for more, precise lines. You can do it with a brush, but it takes a little bit longer. Those brushes have a tendency to fray, but this is fine. What paper are you using? Oh, I'm not using paper. This is a canvas. This is all canvas. Yeah, that. Yeah, no, this is it's a process. It's a process to do that. So basically, you have to use gesso or gesso, however you say it. I use that on my canvases. I usually do like 2, depending what I'm doing. I might use 2 to 3 layers, and even with that, it changes the whole texture. It almost feels like very soft, powdery chalk after you get enough layers on it. But once you have that on there, then you can kind of manipulate it. You can even do that with regular paint. Oh, thank you. Yeah, gives it a whole different look. The only thing that's a little complicated with this, it works depending on the ink that you use. You can either use acrylic ink, or you can use different stuff like I have. I'm not going to show that because I'm not going to get in trouble for it, but got a bottle of ink, normal bottle. This is that is Indian ink, and then I got some of this here that's acrylic. So you have different types of ink that you can use. Both of which, if you try to use varnish on it after you're done, you need to let this sit. If anyone's trying this, be it if you want to do this as a medium, or if you want to just know how I'm doing it, you have to wait, because if you put varnish on it immediately, within like the first 6 hours, you'll strip all of that off. It'll pull all of it, because the varnish is much thicker than this base. So usually you have to wait like about 3 or 4 days before trying it, so it can actually dry. I usually keep mine near a fan, but that's just me. I've been using it for a while, so I found, like anything, you find little tricks, to help you get through it quicker, to be able to work faster. There we go. Hey, Cornets, how you doing? Thank you very much. Glad to see that you came in. I draw, but I never seen anything like that. It's cool. Thank you. Thank you. Well, if you give me a minute, hopefully you subscribe to the channel. If you subscribe to the channel, we have a Discord you can take a look at. I put the link, or someone could put the link up there. I was rushing earlier with real life stuff. I'm doing fine. That looks great. Thank you. Now, if anybody's able to maybe throw a link in there, I'm not sure. I might do it in a second. Like I said, I didn't get to do all my pre-stream stuff like I wanted to. I had issues with the internet, and I've been, a whole bunch of stuff. No excuses. Just real life stuff messing happening, But let's see, we're going to, there we go. I have subscribed. Okay. Let's see. Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing, Carrotfoot? How you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. Glad that you guys stopped by. I'll tell you what. Here, we're going to do this. Just do this real quick and pin this to the chat. So, there we go. Give these hands a minute. Let me pull it up, and I will drop that into the chat. Copy. So yeah. I'm an OG subscriber. Yes, you are, sir. How you doing, Vosto? Glad to see you here. All right. So there's the link to the Discord. We're still trying to get some of the kinks and stuff fixed on here, but pin it up at the top there so you guys can take a look at that. And yeah, we're just, this is something that we're building new for the community, or at least I'm trying to build new for our community. But we'll be having some rules and stuff in there eventually. But basically, it's a place for us to be able to share our artwork and to be able to look at it. Different things like that. What am I making? I really don't know. I thought about a ventriloquist. And then I'm like, well, what if the ventriloquist wasn't just a dummy? Like, what if it was its actual hand? Like, its hand was some, like, homunculi, Are you doing something special for Halloween? I might, actually. I'm thinking about it, possibly. I haven't seen you streaming. YouTube hasn't been notifying me. Now, that's something that periodically happens, and the only thing I know to fix that, and I've even tried to find other ways to fix this, is to unsubscribe and resubscribe. It's so stupid that you would think we're almost in 2025 and we can't get simple technology to work right. But that's the only way I've been able to get anybody else that has had that issue to be able to do that, Karen. I'm sorry. Maybe one day they'll listen. Maybe they'll listen to me one day, But I guess I got to have that platinum plaque for them to hear what I have to say, right? So I guess we got to make that happen. So there we go. Yeah, that sucks when that happens. I don't ever know about it. It never notifies me. They don't really tell, like content creators, they don't tell us very much. The Wi-Fi is back right here. Oh no. Also, you need to go, want to call and tell him to fix this shit. Yeah, exactly. If he would listen to me, he's too concerned wearing that stupid power armor that he likes to run around with and whatnot. I use Starlink, so that's the reason why I have such issues, guys, because I use the Starlink. But it's okay. It's okay. We should be having fiber in my area probably by December. So just bear with me for a few months. We're gonna and then we will be stronger than ever before. Yeah, it's cloudy. Yeah, it is. It was raining yesterday. Cloudy today. And then I had an update, and everything's been acting and the best way I can put it is like a horse vomiting in a convenience store, just a mess, right? Like, that's how I feel dealing with this. It's just, uncontrollable. Can't do anything with it. But, that's what rural areas get you. Sometimes you end up just having to deal with what you can deal with. So we're going to put a little bit of detail here. It's bad, the Wi-Fi. Oh, it is? That's not good. Is it real spotty sometimes? Because I've dealt with that before. Nothing sucks worse than having spotty Wi-Fi. Or what I was dealing with when the satellite died. Which, that's the reason why I was down, guys, if you didn't know that. This is because the satellite died. But because the satellite died, I had to only have one little spot in my home that I could use the telephone. One little spot. So, if I wasn't in that one spot, I couldn't use the phone at all, period. I had to drive into town to be able to use it, and I don't live directly in town. That's my plight, right? So I would have to go into town to be able to get a signal, or just drive around, and I don't really want to do that because that's not helpful to anybody, right? So, Oh, and the only thing I ask, and I'm just saying this just not because of anything happened, I don't want it to, but I want us to, I feel like the people that are joining the Discord, we're all understanding that this is like a safe haven for us being a part of this community. We're not here to kick anybody's ass or anything like that. Oh yeah, Elon's playing it in real life. Gotta call the Wi-Fi provider, like Dan said. Yeah, probably got to do that. But I don't think anybody's going to do it. I'm just saying it just so that way we all know you know, I haven't put any rules into the Discord, and I just hope that everybody, if someone's acting like an ass hat, please just stop them. I want to try to keep the community as nice as possible. I mean, everybody, I'm not controlling people. Everybody's going to be who they are, right? Let's see. I sent fan art to the Discord. Also, I just keep it. Also, just keeps glitching and pausing the live stream in YouTube. Oh no, that's not good. You put some in there? Okay, I'll check that in a few. Let's see. We also put artwork in there. I like to see what you guys are doing, and you know, just like I said in there, just, you know, there's many different people that are coming, and I don't want to just be beating up on people. I've been in different Discords that, you know, people trying to show their stuff, and other people are just like, oh man, that's da da da. No, we're not doing that. If you can't say nothing nice, just don't say anything. We're just trying to. I want to be able to have a spot for people to be able to have like some constructive criticism, and not people just kicking their ass all the time. Because I dealt with that growing up. I had only a handful of people that thought anything that was worth a damn with my art, and I was like, man, if I ever get an opportunity or a platform, I'm going to do that. And I think now, at 200 people, that's a lot of people. I think we ain't getting any bigger at the moment. Not saying that we won't. We just haven't reached a much higher platform yet, but we will. Let's see. Okay, now we got that. Now we got the face. Now we got that. Okay, now we have something here. Now we have our bases. And now for the background. Where are we going to put this person? Where is this man going to be? I think we will put him not in a hyperbolic time chamber or anything crazy like that. But we'll come back through and start doing some detail work in here. This is very tacky. I was pulling up pieces of white paint, so I want to chill out on that for a second. And I also want to change the tip. Let's see what we got here. And also, you might get a message. If you are in the Discord, I might be looking for some people to be like a monetized or moderator. Not monetized. One day I'll get monetized. Too many words. Too many things. But I said that to say this, you know. I might ask, and don't feel obligated if I ask. And the reason why I'm asking is because I think that you would be a trustworthy person too. I have to get Rakat to join the Discord. Okay, cool. That'd be great. I think she would have fun. She's a good artist too. I think she would enjoy it. Oh man. No. Okay, there we go. I just didn't push hard enough. Well, no time like the present. I need more of this. Shake it up. And see, so I don't waste it. I like to use these little containers here. Just add a little bit more here, right? Because this stuff can dry out real easily. That's the only thing about Indian and calligraphy ink, is that it doesn't take much for it to oxidize. Now you can bring it back to life with using a little bit of water, but that's something I wouldn't recommend trying to fool with if you're not familiar with that this medium yet. It's like, oh, it looks really good. Thank you very much. Now there we go. Okay. I don't like how that came out. There, come on. Oh, you gotta go? Okay. Well, hey, thank you for stopping by, though. Appreciate it. Hope you have a good time, and you had a good time. We'll see you soon. Oh, no. Got a little bit of that on my hand. Alright, so I got the hourglass, and I'm going to just go on ahead and use some white paint. And just so I don't have to really pull out a whole bunch of stuff. Here's a little trick I like to do sometimes. It's just... there we go. Oh crap. Come on. Ew, look at that. No, it's just residue. That's all I need right there is just a little bit, and then I'm going to come back through here and touch that up. Wow, we're getting a lot of people coming in here. Okay, this is starting to get big. I mean, I don't know. This is really bad, and I need to do more with it. I'm so busy trying to. Well, I was busy. I wouldn't say I'm not busy now. I'm working on different projects, but you know, it's all different seasons. But I probably need to find some other artists to follow and watch. I do have other artists I watch and watch their content, but I don't know. I don't think well, I don't know if you could do a collaboration with another artist. I don't know how that'll work. Last time I tried to do a collaboration with anybody was like back in high school, and that somewhat worked. I mean, it didn't. That was a mess. It wasn't that it was terrible. It wasn't that I didn't get along with the person. It was just the intensity of what we were trying to work on was completely different. You guys have seen me sit here and push in. Let's see. I'll put it in Get Woke Up rules that all members have to watch. Okay, that's funny. Hey, Makaga, how you doing? Hey, thank you for stopping by. You have to put it in the rules. You have to be a part of it. You have to come and see it at least once. These are the rules. Let's see. Now, there's going to be something crazy in this hourglass. I wanted to, I think I might be able to mimic black sand using a toothbrush. Don't ask me how. I know it's a technique that you can use like splatter that I learned. And if I have an old toothbrush, well, I mean, I might, because it's already another month. I need to change my toothbrush. You should change your toothbrushes every couple of months. Some people say every month. Some people say every 2 or 3. I say about 2 to 3 is good. Unless you got really bad gums, then you need to change that probably sooner. Gingivitis is not something to play around with. Done. Rule 26. Thank you. Appreciate it. We are now a rule. We are now a rule. That is great. You have to now watch. You must come. You must see. You must come and see. Love it. You guys know how this works. If we don't finish this tonight, which I'm not sure if we will, but we'll get as much as we can get done. And what we got on the roster for new content coming up, video-wise, because I am doing a little bit more with painting since I got commissions that I'm trying to get finished with. Is I also got another project that I think is going to be coming up. I don't want to count all my chickens before they hatch, but I got a lot of chickens. If they survive, going to be popping out of. I'll be jumping out of their shells soon. So, but if that does work, then that means I'm going to also be able to do. I'm I want to be a little bit busier. I'm not busy enough that I won't be able to stream, but I'll just probably have to do more, get some content out so I can put some stuff out. Videos would be nice. You guys like videos. I made that too damn wide. I knew that was going to happen. Damn it. I didn't like that. I didn't like what happened there. Well, I'm going to have to do this old-fashioned way and fix this. Alright, well, that's fine. We'll just dab it. Hey, Mad Mel Illustrations, what's the plan? What's the plan for this picture? Or are you just seeing where it goes? Well, the plan for this picture is it's basically the Puppet Man. That's what this is, and he has the puppet, and then it's going to have the hourglass with basically it's going to be an hourglass with a person in it. I just wanted to put a person inside of an hourglass. And after that, I think I might put some other interesting stuff in the back. But yeah, no. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to make the faces glow in the dark. So both the faces will be glowing in the dark, and then I think also after that, I might do something with the hourglass too, since I have glow in the dark paint. It's just that this is crooked, and I don't like the way that this came out because I was holding my head sideways when I was doing this. Damn it. Well, it can be fixed. I just need to dry a little bit, so we're going to let that do its thing and dry, and then we'll go to the next part in the background. Also, I'm glad that you guys were watching this because, like I was mentioning, got some other things going on here in the area that we're going to be adding soon. Some other interesting things in the background. I have a sign coming soon, which is going to be nice. Can't wait for that. I'm going to fix these hands. So yeah, we're becoming official. More official, I guess. And then once I'm done with that, once I'm done with this picture, then I'm probably going to make some, take some photos and see if I can make some prints. Now, granted, the prints won't be glow in the dark, right? But, you know, if, whenever I sell the original, it will. And also, it has a knife, because, you know, he's probably a psychopath. Ah, yeah, I like that. Hey! Lucy, how you doing? Ooh, it's the family. Wow, we got a whole house of mad people in here today. This is good. This is good. Oh, man. Hold on. Okay. What are we doing back there? I really wish that hourglass would have worked. Oh, that's nice. Hey, what you got here? I like to stay and watch more, bro, but it's already 3:36 here. Dang, man. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Yes, I'll check and record tomorrow and check out the picture. Cool, cool. Well, thank you for being here. Glad that you showed up. Glad that you showed up. Yeah, as you guys see, we're international. We got people showing up from everywhere. This is cool. Thank you very much for popping in. We're so happy that you were able to make it here, Foot. We'll see you soon. Hope you have a good week. There we go. Foot chest. You got the chest. Oh, look at that. Simon, how you doing? I haven't seen you in a long time. There we go. This is the best of me. There we go. Oh, good man, getting back to that grind. No, I understand that. Well, that's good that you're doing well. Yeah, everybody getting ready for that grind on Monday. That's always fun. Oh man, let's see. Mr. Corti and Gonga are in the Discord talking rubbish. I should sleep. Okay. Good night, bro. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm glad that you had a good time. Have a good night as well. Alright. I think this painting's coming out pretty well. It's looking pretty good so far. Good choice, good choice. There we go. I know it might look very simple using this calligraphy pen on a canvas. It's very, very tedious. It's not easy. Like, my hands are always sweating. Like, always. Just sweating. Let me ask you guys, do you guys know how a calligraphy pen works? Because I don't think I've ever asked that. And I think that me using this tool and this medium, I mean, it would be wrong for me to use this and not explain how or what it is. I mean, are you guys familiar with what or how a calligraphy pen works? How does it produce the ink or any of that? If not, just tell me. Just say, no, I don't know. And just throw that in the chat, and I'll be more than happy to tell you guys how it works. It's actually kind of amazing. It's an amazing piece of equipment. And I don't know why we don't use it more often, because it's naturally how our hands are supposed to write. This is how they taught us how we're supposed to use a pencil. And they try to make it easier than using a calligraphy pen. I get why, but you know, kind of have to add some context to stuff sometimes. Like, why are we using these pens? Why does this feel like we should be using something different because we were trained with these, taught with these? Actually, I think some plain white paint would be good for this mirror. Probably be a little bit more sustainable in terms of manipulation. You know what I'm saying? Yes, but I think it'll be necessary to tell. It could be useful. True. I think so too. And thank you for saying so, Skull. I give everybody an open opportunity. Not that I need someone to be a yes man, but it's nice. It's nice to see what's going on. So, I will use one of the larger ones. Okay? So let's see here. If you guys can see this, we'll wait for it to get kind of in focus. There we go. So, calligraphy pens have this piece right here. I don't know the technical name for it, but this node at the tip, basically how it works is that when you put pressure on it, if you can see, it may split, but you see how it opens up right there. So when you dip your pen into the ink, it pools in the bottom of the pen, right? This here is like your small reservoir, this little nook, that little crevice, right? And it doesn't matter how big the pen is, you know, they all have the same crevice. They all have the same little nook, right? So, here's the problem with it, and here's the plus and the minus, okay? So the plus side is, depending on how large this is, depends on how large your line's going to be. But also, depending on how large your bit is, also depends on if you put too much pressure down and this opens up, how much ink is going to ooze out. If you guys have seen me do this before and I push down too hard and a big glob ends up happening, that's because the tip ends up splitting in half. Okay, so tips are usually like this. You dip them in the ink, and then when you draw, it slightly opens up just enough to make that line and put the ink down. But if you push too hard, it'll split open and it'll just ooze all out. That's basically how they work. Now, in terms of what they're supposed to do and all of that kind of stuff, I'm the wrong guy for that. I'm not saying I don't have knowledge. It's just, you know, I'm a person that learns by experience, and that was just something I never really got into because calligraphy wasn't something I was going to do in terms of writing. But when it comes to using it for art, I figured it out and I just used it for what I needed it for, and you know, that's kind of how it worked. The same thing with these. These aren't even, you know, these faces were used for something else. Like the molds weren't even used for this. Like, this is all bizarre and different, but there's no real definition of what is art. Art is all perception. I mean, yeah, there's different types. To say one type is better than another, I mean, that's all about perspective. I mean, yeah, there's going to be other people that can do stuff. I know there's people that can do stuff better than I can, you know? But that's okay. You know, ain't nothing to be worried about. We all have strengths and weaknesses, and that's part of it. And that's why I kind of like this group that we have here, this community that we're building. I would have to say it's a community now. But yeah, I think I really like this community that we've built because it's, I think if we use it properly and right, you know, this will be a good way to motivate and build up each other. You know, not just as artists, but, you know, as people too. We can, you know, we don't have to be asshats to each other. We can be nice, you know. At least that's what I think, you know. But what do I know? What do I know? I know that when I went to Walmart, I found a can that was in a Pringles can of miniature, mini, small cheese balls. And those things were amazing. But they're slightly dangerous because they're so good, you forget that they're in a small container and you might end up eating all of them. There we go. Beautiful. Oh yeah, and also stay tuned, because tonight, before the end of the stream, when we go back, I'm going to pull up the screen and let you guys see the finished product of the Lady of the Night, because Tuesday we're going to be doing her counterpart, and we're going to be doing the picture that I'm calling Kissing Nobility, and you're going to get to see something hot, because that's a vampire biting a human, right? Okay? So you already know, and you know I don't do anything half done, and you know it's going to be pretty. So that's going to be more of a, I ain't going to say it's a quote unquote adult picture, right? But I'll put it this way: I want to flirt with the you know, censor material police. I want to flirt with them really hard on that. I want to make them be like, well, I don't know. I'm not sure, you know. Sometimes you gotta do that. Actually, hold on. There. That's better. Much better. Look at that. Work smarter, not harder. Look at that. Mr. Mime's table. Mr. Mime's table. So I'll tell anybody else this as well, since this was brought to my attention. We already have one Mad one say that they don't get any notifications, and I've heard that this has happened before, and I'm getting kind of tired of them doing this mess to me. So if you're not getting any notifications, right? And this is okay if you have to do this. Unsubscribe from me, resubscribe, and then turn on your notifications. For whatever reason, they don't like me. They're full of no behavior, and we can't have that. You know that we can't have no behavior here. Okay, there we go. Now, you hit this table. Hit this table with a little bit of paint, alright? Oh, and so you guys know, probably near the end of this month is when I'm going to do our 200 plus stream, because we're already, I guess we're at probably 210 now subscribers. So we're going to do that stream, and that stream is going to be that's going to be fun. I hope you guys don't miss out on that. I will definitely put some notifications in the Discord as well as on the channel. But when we do that, I'm going to tell you guys what the picture is going to be, because it was a request, and I'm going to go on and do it. So we're going to do the Terminator, and I was asked to do the Terminator with all the other bots in the back. You know, the Terminator, the Hunter Seeker, all of that stuff, the tank, all of that. They wanted that. They said, "Can you do it, Mad Mel?" I said, "Of course I can. What do you think?" So, and they wanted me to incorporate Skynet in there at some point, like the logo. And I said, okay, so I have an idea, and yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I'll put it this way: if you are watching internationally and you're interested in trying to buy something from me, like buy a painting, and I don't know, shipping is a pain in the rear. So, but if you're in the States, I have to figure that out internationally. That's why I'm trying to give the option to do digitals, you know. But if someone sees this picture and you're interested in buying it, I might sell it to you for the right price. And I'm not gonna do no mess like I've been told before. Man, I'll give you $50 for that. Nah, no, I'm not doing that. Not that I'm too good for $50. I mean, I'll take $50 for a right type of painting. But if I'm doing something spectacular like a Terminator, get out of here. I guess in streaming news, the only thing I know about streaming news, I saw that Dr. Disrespect came back. He's back to streaming again. I know that has nothing to do with art, but, you know, he is somebody that's also in the streaming community, so, or is a streamer, regardless of what you may think about him. I mean, some people don't like him, some people do, I don't know. Only thing I do know is that man I saw live, like I am right now, and that dude ended up getting, within the 2 hours I watched him, he got over $5,000 in donations. Like, I've never seen anything that crazy before. I think for 20 minutes straight, he made like almost $2,000 in 20 minutes. At least $2,000 in 20 minutes. It was nuts. Nuts. But you know, that's things to aspire to be. Not to be him, no. I mean, you be who you are. But and see, I wouldn't even want a donation. What I want to do is I want to auction off art. That's what I want to do. Auction that. But then I feel like I'll get scammed. Like someone will be like, yeah, I'll pay, and then they won't pay. And then I'm going to be stuck like I am with a bunch of itinerary that I have right now. Which is kind of sad. But, okay. So, how we're going to fix that is we're going to fix this with solid black paint, right? And I'll let that, because that's tacky now, so I can do something with it, right? It's malleable. I can say I'm happy to be back, guys and gals, everyone, people, human beings, cyborgs, whoever's watching, Nephilim, Anunnaki, lizards, whatever, whoever's out there, GoBots, Jim with the peg leg and the guy with no arms. Thank you for watching. I don't even know anybody named Jim with a peg leg, but if there is somebody, welcome. And if you have no arms, I feel bad for you. But thank you for being here. We're all mad in here, so it's okay. You're in a safe space. Everybody hears voices. We just like to have fun in here, that's all. Alright. Whew. Yeah, this is nice. Oh, look at that. That's pretty. Now, gotta fix this whole hourglass thing. Oh, I need black paint. That's probably what I would need. First, to set this up. Just a big old glob of paint. Big old glue. There we go. What is that? Sharp shifters? Ah, yes. Yes, indeed. Oh, that's my telephone. It's 10 o'clock. That's okay. We don't care about that. Alright, next part. Up here. Get that. All right. Thank you guys for sticking in with me tonight. I know everybody's been having a good time. At least I hope you have. And I haven't been very talkative tonight, but that's okay. I'll make up for it later. Sometimes I feel like we don't always have to talk. Sometimes we just enjoy what's going on. Whew. Oh man, gotta get my shoulder to pop. Ah, there we go. There we go. Okay. I think we can just dab around with this. This is really nice so far. Thank you, Duchess. Appreciate it. Now we'll dab it. Remember I said it has black sand, remember? So... You have got to be very careful with what I'm doing here. Like, I literally added water to it to thin it. And this stuff is like soup right now. Like, very, very, very wet. Like, if I breathe wrong, I'm going to screw this up. So, no pressure. You know, just is what it is. Whew, okay. Oh, man. Okay, guys. I think this needs to settle for a little bit. This is going to need to for a little bit. I think I can shape it, but I don't think I can really manipulate it much at this point. I might can get a little bit of better direction. There we go. Okay, good. And Whew, okay. I think that's good on the hourglass. That needs to set. So the next part that we'll do is we'll do some detail work over here. And I think we'll have enough time, probably about 15 minutes or so before we leave out, so you guys can see the other stuff that's going on. So I want to turn this upside down so I can do the other line work without hitting that. You're gonna have to go, Skull? Okay. Hey, thank you very much. Listen, hey, hold on 1 second if you don't mind before you go. I'll tell you what, guys, because I want you to see this too. This is very tacky. I want to just go on ahead and stop with this. So we'll stop with this. If you give me a minute, I'm going to pull that up so you can see what is going on with that. And then you can go. Or if you gotta go, you gotta go. I understand. Let me move this. And let me pull this up real quick. Alright guys, so we're going to go back here for a second. Back to the screen. Ah! And it's all jarbly and slow. I don't know why it does that. It's so stupid sometimes. But, let's see here. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so now since we got this is the finished product of let's see, I think it was here. Yeah. Here you go. That's it, right there. Yeah. So yeah, this is what you're going to be looking at. There's more to, yeah, look at this. Look at that. I want you to just really just to take that in. Take all of that in. That took me 20 minutes to do. But it looks like the real damn thing, right? That looks sinister. Wow, it turned out amazing. Thank you. Yeah, no, this is... man, I couldn't stop. Once I got going, I couldn't stop. But yeah, no, this is, yes, take my blood. Love the floor texture. Me too. Me too. It's kind of just like this it's like a living organism. Like, you can just feel the energy. You know you're in a den of a vampire. Like, there's no question about it. Like, you know what this is. But anyways, yes, I wanted you guys to see this. So this is what we're going to be working on. I'll probably do something else. I'll probably do a couple of vampires, and then I might do something involving with Vampire Hunter D. But yeah, as for the painting that we were working on today, I want to go back here, and then we're going to go on and finish up. So thank you guys for taking a look at that. That's going to be on the store soon. I'm working trying to get that turned into a downloadable item. So if you want a poster or something like that, I still got some touch-up stuff to do on it. So it's not 100%. This is probably 98. Okay. So just so you guys have a recap of what we were working on today, this was the sketchbook that the Duchess got me. I sketched this. See you later, Skull. Have a good night. Sketched this earlier for warm-up. If you guys see this, that's what we have for warm-up. Yeah, real. Why not? I just want to see if my pens are going to work. And then we have this lovely piece here. And this is going to look amazing when it gets finished drying. So I'm very excited. So yeah, I'm happy for what we were able to do. Thank you very much, you guys, for everyone showing up tonight. I hope that you all have fun. If you haven't subscribed and you like the content that I create, definitely hit that subscribe button at the bottom. If you already have, thank you for being a part of here. Definitely that at the top. That's pinned. That's to our Discord. So, you know, go in there and see. It's brand new, so still working on some of the stuff. So don't expect much, and try not to be too cruel in there, because we don't have any hard set rules yet. But if you find out that you're doing something in there you shouldn't be doing before the rules are set, I don't care if, well, they weren't up there before. If I hear about it, you're gone. So you play at your own risk. Not being mean. There's just a lot of people in here, and everybody should be treated with respect and kindness. That's what I want. So, you know, that's what we'll have, right? Anyways, guys, thank you very much for being the best part of the show. I appreciate you all being here. I will see you Tuesday, 8 p.m. Central Time. I don't know where it is in the U.S., but look it up if you want to watch, or check out the stream the next day. All right, guys, I'm out of here. You guys take it easy. I'll let this probably run until the end. So I'm out. Bye.